So is one of those tiny words that carry far more meaning in Trinidad and Tobago dialect than foreigners realize. So has numerous functions in the English language. It's an adverb, a conjunction, an adjective, a pronoun. But in Trinidad and Tobago dialect, so takes on a whole new set of functions that the English language did not cater for. Let's take a short dive into the Trinidad and Tobago's use of so. When you hear about so, you would understand why the name of my channel is Doh Study It, Just Say It. Welcome to my channel, where we decode Trinidad and Tobago dialect one word at a time. Chapter 12. So. Please stay until the end, where we break down so and give you another peek into Caribbean culture. Claudette and Jermaine have been best friends for years. They meet up by the lotto booth to gamble this morning. Jermaine, why you so? You couldn't share the winning number with me yesterday evening? Girl, I just take a chance with that number and it come. Just so, just so. Anyway, cash your winnings. I like the number 13 today. Girl, how your mother feeling? She had a hard night, but she feeling so this morning. I hope she get better soon. So you ain't here? Pearl daughter get through with she nursing. Yes, girl, the whole village hear about that. I hear that diploma expensive. How much that costs? So, me and Una, but plenty money. I wonder what Pearl had to do so to get our money. Carl stopped to ask the woman if they saw Marcus pass by. Yes, he went so. Pauline stops and asks Claudette, what number you like today? Girl are still thinking. Pauline walks away. Dry so? She want me to give she my number? We not even friends. All now so last year, we in the United States. My mother up and about. I remember I did lose she in one of them big mall. I was just about to have she paged when I do so I spot she sitting on a bench outside a cafe sipping coffee. That mall had stores for so anybody could get lost. Now let's break it down. Why you so? So, an adjective effectively replaces the description of the negative behavior in question. Jermaine, why you so? The Mako neighbor, why she so? We covered Mako in chapter 4. The chronic complainer, why he so? The blame shifter, why he so? Unexpectedly out of the blue, just so, just so. It must be said with speed and twice for emphasis. And it came quite unexpectedly. And it came just so, just so. So. It cannot be said slowly. Speed is everything. So. It means not so bad as last night, but not so good either. She feeling so. You can also look so. On one side, you look great. On the other, not too bad, but not too good either. She looking so. Any person or thing can be so. So can begin a sentence. No previous information existed. The speaker is not continuing an already established conversation. So you are here. So can begin a sentence and so can end a sentence Also, how much that cost? So, when so is used at the end of a sentence, it is for emphasis or sarcasm. Here, Claudette's emphasis is on the cost. What Pearl do so to get that money? So is used here sarcastically. It brings insinuation into the conversation. So could cover a number of different scenarios as to how Pearl got that money. What Pearl do so? It's being alleged that Pearl might have done something illegal or immoral. So is a direction. Once you point in any direction, the only word you need is so. Now, Carl can find Marcus because Marcus went so. Dry so means without rhyme or reason, out of the blue. All now so means at around this same time. All now so is used for remembrance. All now so last year. Do so means to suddenly come face to face with. When I came upon her, I saw her. When I do so, I saw her. To study it, just say it. For so means plenty of anything. A lot of stores in that mall, stores for so. A lot of money, money for so. A crowd, people for so. And finally, just because I couldn't leave this one out, how you could add a verb, so, said mostly with admiration, but sometimes with sarcasm. How you could run so, you are a gifted athlete. How you could spell so, brilliant speller. But when someone asks you how you could lie so, that's sarcasm. You are a master of the untruth and you are being called out. In conclusion, the deepest use of that little word so is that it often stands in for a whole idea that doesn't need to be spoken. Everybody gets it. Please like and share, subscribe and press that bell. Don't miss an episode. Drop a sentence using so, just like a local. Let me see who really understand we dialect. As you subscribe, I will keep adding to this beach stroll. Let's become a crowd on this beautiful island sea.